everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 5 with me, FalseSymmetry, where I try not to smash my face at the bedrock level down there. It's not quite bedrock, it's nearly at bedrock, but not quite. Anyway, I am flying around right now because I'm checking with the tab to see if that is fly miles right now. And I don't know if it works on distance or just time flown. Don't think it really matters if you go in a straight line or what. But I've got a feeling it just went up by 1. Now I'm obviously the 22426. And I'm actually not sure like how far 1 is on that. Never really tried it out. But I could have sworn it went up by 1. Ah, Wells Knight just went up 1. I just went up 1. Flight? I think it's flight. It just went up again. Look, 7. There's a 7 and Wells just went up as well by 1. So I think it's flying. That or it's just distance travel? Mine is going up without flying. Distance travel then? I have no idea. I have no idea. Anyway, today's episode is going to start with me heading over to a different place. A very, very different place than this, and I'm really, really glad someone slept, because that will save me a whole bunch of messing around with mobs. I'm actually going to be heading over to the Mesa. Oh, saying that, I haven't picked up any shears. I need shears because I want to collect some dead bushes, and dead bushes are something, look, I just don't have any. I've got everything else under the sun for, like, you know, the ground and plants and things like that, but no dead bushes. So that's what I'm going to go do right now. I need to find myself some shears or some spare iron that I have. There you go. I'll take them and them. And I'll catch you guys over there where we'll totally have a quick look at what's going on. So, at least in the nether I can fly around, although it is a little bit dangerous. But hey, I sort of trust it enough that I can sort of get through here. And also, by the looks of it, there are some more portals that I haven't seen before. No idea what they're for though. No idea. Here we are, and let's have a proper look at this thing. I've flown over it a multitude of times, and I've never quite stopped and just looked at it. Now, this might be old news for you guys, but because obviously I'm like 2 or 3 weeks behind now on videos and stuff, I have not seen this stuff, and it looks incredible. I actually had this idea a while ago. I actually planned on building dinosaurs, but I didn't even think about making this actually the Jurassic Park gate, nor did I have an idea about making the Jurassic Park Jeep either, and my goodness, does it look incredible. So I want to say it was Scar that did this, and maybe was it Wells or Cub or someone of that nature, and these dinosaurs as well looked pretty good. Now this is where I struggled, because I made my dinosaurs too big when I was designing them, and I was just like, dude, I don't have that much time or patience at the moment to do anything. Funnily enough, there is also a little house here, which I didn't see before. Is it just got a banner on it? Is it... Oh, wait, what? For more NHO info, please take a pamphlet. Is that going to shoot me with a... Oh, it's not going to shoot me with an arrow. I was slightly disappointed by that, in fact. Come on now, put some arrows in there. Oh, there's also a Jeep over here. There's also a Jeep over here. And another dinosaur. Dude, I didn't see this guy last time. Hello, you look really friendly. Is this like a tortoise? He's sort of like... Oh, no, he's like a stegosaurus. He's not a tortoise. Silly false. Apparently, I don't know my dinosaurs very well. No, don't worry. I don't know. I don't think that they are... tortoises, don't worry. Although I guess they are reptiles, it's sort of the same sort of family. Anyway, these look really, really amazing, but this is not what I've actually come over here for. Instead, I have come over here to do some weeding. You know that gardener thing that I did really, really early on in the season where I came and gathered a whole bunch of ferns? In fact, saying that, I should probably gather some more of them as well. Can never do with enough ferns. I could always do with more. So yeah, Gardener False has come over here to do some more shearing of the weeds and to pick some of these up. I'm going to probably fly off a little bit further so as not to get in the way with the NHO related stuff. But yeah, I'm going to grab a whole bunch of these, and I guess I'll catch up with you guys once I finish, because this is probably a little bit boring to watch. Okay, back at base now. I've chucked everything in my shulker boxes, and we have brought everything over to the church. Yes, I want to finally get this thing done. I'm so inspired to finish this today. I have all the ideas in my head and I want to get them down. Now, I've bought a whole bunch of blocks, as you can see. I've bought a whole bunch of signs. Now, these are for something really cool. I really wanted to make this place look abandoned. I was just like, you know what? Let's just, like, border up the windows in places and stuff. You know, and break some of the windows as well and stuff like that. And hopefully that should be pretty cool. And make it definitely look like a little bit different, a little bit more, you know, give it a bit more detail without giving it a reason for having that detail as well. Because I think that sometimes I make things overgrown without really necessarily having a reason why. Whereas this like in the long run, this island will be overrun, and it will be overrun by leaves and grass, and it'll be quite overgrown. That's sort of why I've been continuing this sort of grassy feeling over here. This kind of vibe. It's not quite overgrown enough just yet, but it will continue to grow over this way and continue over, you know, to fill up the whole island pretty much. Although saying that, there is a part of the island that I want to be more podzol based, and that is, and of course dirt based, and that is all the way over there. I'm not sure what that glitch was. What was that glitch? Was I stuck in a block? There can't have been a block here that's invisible. That is weird. So as you can see, I've also sort of planned out, yeah, this isn't a plan, this is a plan, not like a final design. This is a lake that goes down into a waterfall that curves around and goes down into another lake. And I think these look really, really cool. I worked on them in a live stream. I did a whole bunch of planning. Thought that was the best direction for the water to flow, and it's quite man-made looking, but that's not a bad thing since there are a lot of houses nearby. But anyway, enough of that. Let me board up these windows, break some, and then we'll start on the interior for today. So not only have I been working on the windows, I'm also working on making the floor look a little bit better. Now, you could see that I'd sort of half done a design, but honestly, I wasn't really keen on it. That's sort of why I left it for a while, and I haven't been back to this since. Now, I've sort of got a path here, and I sort of want to make it a cross. Not for any religious reasons, just because that happens to be the shape that this is in, with right angles and stuff. Because I sort of want to add a door on this side, possibly too. I don't think I'm going to actually add a door yet, although I guess I can. It probably quite nicely fits a door there. I think I might have a door. Did I bring another one with me? No, I didn't bring another door with me. What a genius. Let's put that down and make one of, not one of those. I don't want a dark oak one. I want another spruce one, I guess, is probably the way to go. There we go, spruce door, boom. And let's plonk it. I guess it needs to have this floor right here. Let's maybe do that as well. There you go. So we can sort of head out here without too many issues. Although I do sort of think that I need to change that right there to a stair, just so the door has a little bit of structure around it. So this path here, I think, is also going to end up in here too. Although currently this doesn't look very good, it going straight into this. So I've got a feeling that maybe putting if I can make some more of these guys, maybe putting a wall here, like just a wall, isn't really necessary. I don't really need one, but it will sort of separate that room and this room a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That was a good call right there, I think. And then we can obviously continue the flooring in here, and everything will just move smoothly into each other. Now, this room here, I'm not really going to plan anything just yet into it. I'm actually really not sure what to do, other than building a spiral staircase. Now, I'm not going to build it upwards, because that will just fill up the area like crazy. I want to actually move the spiral staircase downwards, and possibly in the future add a dungeon. Now, that's something that probably is like unnecessary at this stage in the game, where I should probably be getting on with stuff. But honestly, I think it's a really cool idea. So if you ever have built a dungeon and you want to send me over a screenshot, maybe in a live stream I will work on a dungeon at some point. But I don't think I'm going to keep that kind of a higher priority just yet. We're actually going to get on with the floor first, and then, yeah, I guess I'll sort of start on a spiral staircase, but nothing major, nothing too detailed. No idea what Zedaf and Tango are doing, but all it seems is that they're just dying over and over again. I have no idea, but they seem to be having quite a bad day, if I'm honest. That or they're trying to fly with sheep again. Who knows? So I've been inspired by something by another hermit. Now, I brought over some grey carpet, because I want to add some texture to the floor, and I think not only making holes in the floor and using stairs, carpet is quite a nice way to make texture, But if I can find myself some ladders, that will have to make myself some. No, I did actually bring some with me because I knew that I wanted ladders as a way to get up. Now, my way of doing this is now to do this. Because you can't see it right there, so it doesn't really... It might get in the way of the staircase, but we'll worry about that another time. This area does look really, really neat now. I've sort of blocked it in really nicely, and it looks really fancy. Although we aren't going to be building in here today, sadly. I haven't got the ideas for, like, the floors. I guess the floors aren't very big. So, and it's sort of like a churchy thing, although it is being sort of... My idea with this area, my sort of lore is that the pirates have taken over, and this is sort of their base of operations a little bit. None of that relates to anything else, I guess, although it could do. So if you've got any ideas to that, that'd be great too. But I guess I could sort of put a little bit of a campsite out here. I don't think there's any room, but maybe on the edges they could have that, and they could sort of have this, although they wouldn't have built any sort of... I don't know, I mean, pirates aren't really... I guess the stereotypical pirate is all about kind of drinking and collecting loot and gold and all that jazz. So I don't know, I mean, there isn't really much of an area that we need to make just sort of little notes and here and there. I've actually got an idea for some sleeping bags that I want to build. I like it so much that I'm actually going to sort of build mostly a church and then add little touches here and there. So I think I want to add a sort of... is it called a... No, a pew is like where the chairs are. A sort of altar, I guess? So this altar would go maybe... I don't know how to do this because this is odd. But the way I'm thinking about it, it makes it even. Oh dear. Okay, you know what? We're actually going to make this non-symmetrical. This is going to be false symmetry right here, guys. So many people say, you know, when I do symmetry, oh my goodness, it's not false symmetry. Well, here you go, guys. You are now welcome. Now, everybody that has OCD, I'm sorry, I apologize. It is going to be not symmetrical. But anyway, what I want to build is sort of a pew. Now, I obviously want to break this up a little bit and make it a little bit messy. So let's sort of have a stair on the side. Does that look any kind of good? And also, where the stairs would be here, I guess. Let's make it so that the stairs sort of fallen through and then sort of in the ground. We'll break up the floor in a moment, but you can sort of still get up here, which is nice. And let's bring it over to there, over to here, all the way over to this side. And now, I guess we sort of need, this is like the area you'd stand on, we sort of need railings. Now, I don't really want to use fences, but I do have quite a lot of trapdoors. I think I built this in the wrong place for that, though, because they're going to face downwards. But I guess I could sort of maybe, I don't know if it will work me placing them here. No, it needs to definitely be placed the other way around. So if I do this and this, I can do that. Now what does that look like? Wait a second. That's pretty sweet. That looks pretty cool, right? I think that looks pretty sweet. Hopefully. Let's do it in the middle there, and let's do it this side as well. And then we'll sort of be able to tell if that's any kind of good. I have no idea right now. It looks pretty snazzy from... Yeah, I think once everything's built in, and like maybe even let's add some... I know I bought some item frames. I'm sort of running low. There we go, I've got 6. Let's sort of put like books on there, you know, sort of, you know, or I guess they'd be on that side. They don't really need to be on that side, it's fine. They're sort of decor, if anything. And yeah, all I need to do now is build some pews. Let me do that, let me build the chairs. I'm going to build a few down here, a few broken ones over this side. And I think this back corner here is going to be their sleeping quarters. So we'll leave a little space there. And yeah, then we'll get to building, I guess, the ceiling, because the ceiling looks really crummy, which is appropriate, but just it looks a bit too crummy. I think we need to add some more structure in here. Okay, the chairs are in and they're looking good. I'm so glad that I think it was Zedaf, slept. It made it really dark in here because I got rid of all the torches that I'd placed down. Anyway, now's a great time. Did I just put that back in the same place? If so, that was a really dumb... No, I didn't. I moved it over. But what I want to build now is sort of a little doorway. Actually, yeah, maybe there's better. I was going to put it there, but I don't want to cover over the full stone brick. But what I want to do is add a little bit of an archway, because obviously we're going to have structure on the ceiling in just a second, but we don't have any structure at the door. I also want to bring in some dark oak, although I think I've been kind of contemplating the ceiling at this point, and I do actually think that dark oak might be best. So I think I want to do the same here. Although perhaps a little bit different right here, like a really tight roof. Maybe even have it like with corners. We're kind of thinking quite traditional here in a way. Yeah, this is looking good. That's looking very, very boring. I do think that's one thing I haven't broken up yet. I've broken up the floor, but I haven't broken up at all any of this stuff. I think that should probably be like that. Then maybe one there, maybe one there. Maybe like that, sort of that kind of... Yes, that looks so much better. Oh, dude, this place looks now like it's a bit crumbly, which is what I wanted. It's what I wanted. That, and I haven't got any... Did I bring the cracked brick? I always bring it with me, and I never ever use it. There you go, one little bit there. And this one, add one there, one up there, and then sort of, it's about being subtle with it, guys. It's about being subtle with it, I say as I've already made this too complicated looking everywhere. But no, I'm really digging this so far. I might break it more up there as well, but I think actually I quite like just having the bottom quite broken. That's the area that would have a lot of things broken and like pushed up against it and things. Saying that though, pushed up against it, that sort of makes me think that, you know what, because we're not building in this area just yet, let's sort of block it off. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but wait, that's not going to go there. That's a bad spot for it. Let's put it here like I was doing. And let's sort of have it, and I guess maybe I could like add some villages in here. Yeah, let's make it look like it's been like properly blocked off. Like they've sort of claimed that area. In fact, is there a hole in there that is like big enough for people to get through? Because I guess like maybe there's been a breach and they've sort of like, I guess, yeah, let's maybe make a breach up here. I guess I'm gonna have to do that from outside. I'm too low down here, but I think that's a pretty cool idea. But anyway, I think now it's onto the ceiling. The ceiling, however, I think I'm gonna try and do archways now. I don't seem to have enough dark economy. Good thing I've got plenty. I do need to chop down a whole bunch more though, because blimey am I running out. This is the problem when you're working with logs quite a lot. As much as it doesn't look like I'm building with a lot of logs, I sort of am. Right, let's sort of like make an archway here. So let's sort of go with that. Might need to build it to the side because we're so close to the ceiling. And then let's go up again, and then let's go up again. And then let's move up ourselves, and then can I sort of do? Let's try this sort of thing. Now let's have a look. Let's see if that's correct. I don't know. I'm sort of trying to go along the ceiling sort of pattern because it is quite a smooth curve. Now let's have a look at it from up here again. You know what? I think that might be, yeah. I think that's really, really good that we didn't have that two. Getting rid of those two. I think that was a much better idea. Because we don't want a really, really sharp roof when the outside is very, very smooth and flat. Dude, that looks really good. Okay, right, I'm going to do that. And then I think I'm going to try and fill in the gaps between like that one and that one with like dark oak. And I think that will be it. If it is it, I'll complete the whole roof. If it isn't looking good, then I'll come back. But I've got a vision, guys. I've got a vision. My vision is the ceiling's going to look great. Okay, the time has come to show off the ceiling, and look at that. I know it has a lack of colour, but that's what I want. I am sort of worried though, because I want to add proper lighting. It is dark outside, which is why I'm recording at this point. I think did I put torches inside that? Where's this torch that is? Oh, it's here. Okay, without that torch and without this torch, no one's going to be able to see anything, right? Oh wait, there's another one. Where's the other one? Down here. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so there's lighting coming through here. This is my sort of escape route. That is where that sort of opening is down the bottom, and it's very, very dark in here. Now, I want it to be slightly lit up, but not too lit up. But as we could see by just one torch being down, like say here, it lights up the whole flipping room. So we're just going to leave it not worry too much if things are too lit up. Now I bought this over and I've actually forgotten what the other block was I needed. Well, I haven't forgot what I needed, I just haven't brought it over with me. So I'm actually going to pop back to my base. I'm going to sleep and set my spawn over there instead of over here, which is always a good idea when you think you might die elsewhere, because otherwise it's a bit of a walk. And we need to pick up some sea lanterns because I think we're going to use them for lighting. See, this is what I want it to look like. Oh, with the, this is, perfect. Okay, so, going to explain why I've got bright cyan coloured blocks in here. Now, I was trying to find, okay, right. I'm thinking of light fixtures, okay? Now, this is a little bit of a more modern thing, but that's sort of another theme that is going throughout the whole place. Right, so I've got this, and I was trying to find this colour block, but nothing could come to mind except for cyan. Now, it's not exactly the same. I wish it was, or I guess prismarine? No, I don't want something plain. Oh, we'll use this. We can always change it to prismarine, I guess, which might possibly look better. I wish I'd thought about that beforehand. Dang it, because I would have made sure I had some. So, these are for lighting. Now, I think I want to put lighting maybe in this one and that one. I don't want them to be right next to each other, but I'm thinking 2 separate light fixtures. So, let's maybe put one there and one there. Now, let's put them 3 down. Now, I want to be able to put some lit up, but some not lit up. That's what that's meant to represent. I don't know if it'll make sense. Although, yeah, and then over here, oh no, I guess we'd have lighting over here as well. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I think I've got an idea for this one. The problem is I can only fit one there. Maybe let's do this, where that's where it would drop, right? What about if we put that there? It looks like the light's fallen off. Does it look like the light's falling off from the ceiling? Sort of. And then maybe let's put a light. Oh, dang it. Zedaf died in lava? That's no good, man. Hope he didn't have anything on him. And then let's add another actual, like, full light there. And then sort of maybe just, like, a little bit there. And we won't put any lights on this end. Okay, because I didn't want it to be too close to where I'm standing, because otherwise it's a bit crazy. But there you go. Does that work? Or is it just something that I'm like I've thought about it too much and in my head I've made sense of it? I don't know. I think once it's all done we'll have a look and we'll decide. But anyway, it's sort of like the chandelier's like falling down here. But anyway, last thing I want to do on camera before I do all the detailed parts where I just spend forever doing not a lot and end up showing you guys and hopefully it looking good. This is where I want there to be sleeping bags. I guess I have to do them double like that. Look at that! I know beds can be different colours now, but I guess red is still the symbol for a Minecraft bed. Look at that! Okay, so imagine loads of chests there, some signposts and little things here and there. Okay, right. This is going to hopefully look better in just a second. Oh, I'm so looking forward to it. Okay, be right back. I'm going to add some detail, leaves, cobwebs, all that other jazz. And hopefully this will look better when we come back to it. So the sun is going down in the distance, and I think it's about time I show you guys what this looks like. Now, I wish I'd sort of got more done this episode. I feel like I've used all of my episode time up on such a small build. I guess it's not small. And I've sort of been doing bits here and there, and sort of like I've even put ferns out here. Like, I've sort of been going into massive detail, but I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. I really, really like it. I think this is like my cup of tea right here. This is great because then I've even added like little things like I've blocked off this staircase because it was broken. I've got this little escape route here. I've got the back door that I haven't actually done anything with. I guess we need to build some. I think I need to build some trees around this. That's what I need to do. But man, the trees take a long time, and I guess they sort of. Yeah, that's sort of something I think I would do in live stream. But yeah, we've got the sleeping bags at the back. I've even made it so I can actually walk into here if I want to, even though it says keep out, which is sort of handy. Sort of handy. It means that when I actually decide what I want to do in here, I can sort of do it. But yes, I actually forgot earlier to show you guys what this slime block thing is. I sort of got reminded of it from Impulse, because he's got, like, on his sort of nether entrance to his base, he's sort of got this. So when you fly down, you don't just smack your face on the floor, you sort of bounce up a little bit. And it's so clever. I've not done that. How long have Elytras and slime blocks been out? And every single time I hit and face plant the floor and die. But now I should not do that unless I sort of, I guess, move the mouse and sort of, or I guess hit the keys and not hit that block, I guess. But anyway, this church is definitely coming along. Let me know ideas for the rooms up in here and the dungeon down below. I am super looking forward to it. That, and I really want to do this part too, but I need to definitely think about this. I want this to be sort of a looty, dungeony cave where they store all their stuff that they collect from other places. And it's quite nice. So I guess we've got like a neighbour that we can maybe perhaps get some stuff from. Maybe he's got some gold and coins and stuff over there that pirates might be interested in. He better watch out. But anyway, he's His base definitely isn't pirate-proof, I would guess. But anyway, very, very excited about the comings and goings of this place. It's starting to build up. This district is starting to look like one of the coolest ones. I thought the marketplace was overtaking, but I've got a feeling this is now going to be my new favourite. But anyway, that is sadly it for this episode, guys. Leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See ya!
When Stanley approached the end of the video, he clicked the subscribe button.